What's up, good people? It's your boy Hoon Boom, and this is the Hold Up Show. Downtown LA. Let's just get a view of what's going on out here. Do 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 do. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Know it's been a couple of days. I ain't check in, you dig? So what? I'm out here living, doing what I gotta do, you feel me? Getting accustomed to this West Coast atmosphere, seeing how things go down, seeing how everything's moving. Can't blame me for that, right? Treated myself to a black and mild. I ain't had one of these in like a month or anything to smoke, but it was just so nice today. I decided to say, fuck it, let me get some. The great contradictions of life, right? One minute you don't want something, the next minute you wake up like, why not, right? Yeah, I could tell you it was brutal for a couple of days. It was raining out this joint, and I'm telling you, this place is not the place for rain. Like, rain is not the move in California. They just can't handle it. They just not prepared. God forbid it snows out here or something. But they are just not able to handle, like, everything is made for sunny atmosphere. Everything is made for, like a beach atmosphere or just fair weather conditions. Anything other than that, it's a wrap. It's nowhere to hide. It's nowhere to go. You're going to get drenched. You better stay inside. Traffic is fucked up. Everything. Also now, that I've been out here for a while, I'm really starting to see the LA that I thought I would see, the $100,000, $200,000 whips, the houses in the hills, the mansions, the penthouses, the luxury condos all on top of each other, the plethora of little hot pocket Beckys everywhere, and of course the weirdos. Oh man, I thought it was weirdos on like Philly subway or like Kensington or even Camden Transportation Center. LA got that shit beat. You never know what the fuck you gonna see anywhere. Like yesterday, I seen a motherfucker in a full bunny suit, full hot pink bunny suit, blasting techno music on the Segway just. And then there's another motherfucker, he made a whole dress. Like, there was a whole nigga, he made a whole dress out of plastic. Like, he was homeless. He made like a plastic dress. Like I can't even describe it, man. And he was just skipping around with his fucking shopping cart. then there was like another guy. He was just in his pants. He didn't have no shoes, no socks, no shirt, nothing. He was just acting out scenes from some movie. He was just doing dialogue to itself, and he was just scaring the shit out of motherfuckers. I mean, they was looking at him weird, but they really wasn't like looking at him weird. They just was like making sure they stayed clear and stayed out his way. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you can't make this shit up. Try to see where I could position my camera without it being so much sun. Maybe right there. Ah, that's better. Also, like, man, I can see why motherfuckers be homeless out here. They're getting 4-course meals 3 times a day with snacks. Just, I mean, they loading them up. I ain't talking about no bullshit either. I ain't talking about no slop out of bucket. I'm talking about gourmet shit. I'm talking about shrimp and rice and curry chicken and, you know what I mean, just vegan. You got choices of vegan and whatever. Seconds, thirds, knock yourself out. Hot, organic tea. I was like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. And you know, they also a little wild with it too, as far as like with the drugs. Like, they be literally just like smoking crack at the bus stop, just like crack pipe out, just lighting up, just getting right, just right there at the bus stop. It was like, man, just like zero fucks given, like zero. But you know, I had to tap in with the folks. Check in with the hold up squad, you know what I mean? Just talking to my French homie. He was saluting me, telling me how much courage I got, you know what I mean? How much balls it takes to do what I do or whatever. And I'm like, bro, it ain't no courage, man. I'm doing what God told me to do. Like, I'm busting the move just exactly how he wanted me to bust it, you know? Let the chips fall where they met, you know? I met a lot of cool, interesting people. You know, it's like you never know where God will show up in a situation. I would be talking to somebody, just out the blue, they spark a conversation up with me, and the next thing you know, they drop a scripture on me, and they'd be like, the last person in the world you would think that would be so knowledgeable on scripture. I'm going to give you 2 of them that he gave me. Jeremiah 17, verse 9 and 10, and Mark chapter 7, verse 20 to 23. Verses about the heart. Verses about the heart. And then, you know, I was also told to stay tapped in with the book of Psalms, you know. Psalms 91, Psalms 3 and 4. Because when you tell people your story of how you had to deal with spiritual warfare and that your angels and your ancestors been protecting you and fighting for you unknowingly, that you was going through this path, that you was in this warfare, you know, they seen some type of, I guess, authenticity or honesty about me, that they went out their way to want to give me more armor to defend my spirit, to defend my soul, even though I told them that, you know, that the Lord, Most High God, Divine Creator, my ancestors, and the archangels been holding me down, as well as my grandparents, you know, for sure. Shout out Grandma, shout out Pop. They've been there through the whole ride, you know. Because you know the lengths that people would go to try to bring you down or try to deceive you, or try to just get one over on you or get one up on you because of their own insecurities, their own jealousy, their own envy inside of them, or in the case of these kitchen witches and these coven, you know, their own agenda of trying to take me out for their own personal gain of some sort of start over or fortune or revelation that the devil was going to promise them something. It's like, do you not know how dumb you sound, or how stupid you think that the devil has your best interest, that you decide that you want to team up with them? Who willingly says, let me go team up with the devil? And think like somewhere along the lines that the outcome is going to be good. Like, you would trade your whole eternity for what? 20, 30 years maybe of good material earthly living? That's if you accomplish what you promised to accomplish, which it didn't happen. So now your ass is cursed. Like, it's like the curses don't stop with just the individual who jumped off the smear campaigns, jumped off the lies, or jumped off the deception. That goes for all involved. Like, it goes for the people who helped them, the people who knew about it and didn't say anything, the people who was around just for the shits and giggles of it. Like, everybody gets a piece of that karma. It's just some gets more than others, and it's like they don't even recognize. All you have to do is be a good person and be somebody with good intentions and live your life righteously. Like, it don't even cost to just do the right thing. Like, that's just like too hard for motherfuckers nowadays. Like, they just do not get it. Like, it's like thank God my soul was pure. Thank God that I always wanted to take the right path and never was looking to take any shortcuts or looking to get over on somebody or do something foul for a temporary satisfaction. It's like, these motherfuckers are idiots. Like, idiots. It's like I really had people putting air tags on my car, wishing that I crashed in my car, slipping me Mickeys, wondering why the Mickey's not working, wondering why the poison, how I keep waking up from the poison. Like, the shit really blows my mind every time I think of it. You know what I'm saying? Putting Bluetooth tracking on my phone, just all the dumb shit they can think of. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it makes absolutely no sense, the lengths that people would go. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Now, motherfuckers gotta pay that karma, and now they like, when is it gonna happen? It's like, me, I'm not losing a wink of sleep. Like, I can wake up and they can say, oh, this motherfucker's dead. Oh, this motherfucker, something happened to them. Oh, this happened to so-and-so. Oh, so-and-so's going through this. Oh, well. God bless them. I already prayed for them. Said, God, they do not know what they do. But it's in your hands now. Lay the judgment down as you see fit. Because me, I don't care. Life goes on. You feel me? I've always been able to alchemize the pain or the circumstance that people try to put me in. Whether it's motherfuckers that act like they got money but want to owe the broke person money and then wonder why they can't get up or stay right, or they gotta do more malicious shit to other motherfuckers just to get ahead again. And it's like just continuous loops of fuck shit, you know. And you know, I always had a bunch of other motherfuckers that just hated me and can't even give me a clear reason why they hate me or why they got a problem with me or whatever their issue is. But I'm still pretty, motherfuckers. I'm still doing what I want and still having my way out here. So keep on hating. And the more hate, the more he bless me, you know? The more it lines up, more and more. Like, people don't understand, once he revealed to me that I was an earth angel, that I was chosen, that I was here for a purpose, there's nothing you could do to stop that. Whatever you think you're doing to interfere with that is just causing more blessings or causing more ways for him to make a way for me, you know, or to give me the downloads to prosper in another way. Like, I do this. I've been doing it my whole life. And I've been doing it alone for the most part. Alone. Jezebel spirit after Jezebel spirit that gets sent to me. Spell work after spell work gets put on me. It don't matter. It all gets handled. It all gets handled. Regardless. Fake friends, backstabbers, side viewers, whoever, it don't matter. It gets handled, baby. It gets handled. And that leads me to what I wanted to talk about today. Which is the ego. Because all of this is coming from the ego. People with these outrageous egos in their mind. And what do I think ego means? For me, ego is energy gone overzealous. That's right. And you would be surprised what certain individuals got an ego for, or where they getting their egos from. Like let's start with some of the most common. Motherfucker think his dick is big. So or bitch think her coochie is good. Somebody told them their coochie is good. So they think that this inflates their mind that they're supposed to have a certain type of lifestyle because their dick is big or that their coochie is good. But in reality, if that's all you're leading with, you ain't gonna have shit unless you're a porn star, and then even then most that don't pan out right in the long run. You feel me? It's like, oh, I'm the man because my dick is big. I can turn. All you end up with is a bunch of nappy head kids, a bunch of dirty dick STDs because your ego is so inflated that the dirty bitches be begging you for the dick. You can't turn them down because you feel so good that she's begging you for it that you just gotta give it away. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, how can you look up at yourself and you ain't got shit, but you holding your dick in your hand and you feeling like you on top of the world? Like you still gotta wait for your baby mom to come home for you to bust a move for her to say you can go have recess now. You can Alright, like these bitches that think they got good pussy. You know how much good pussy on Section 8 or welfare that just, you know what I mean, don't got shit. They fucking for $40 and weave or dollar shots of Quavo and bottles of wine. Like, what the fuck is we doing here? Like, if that's all your good pussy gets you, a motel room on the weekend and some Chinese food and liquor, like, you're like, yo, like you out here, you winning. Motherfuckers is winning. Oh shit, where the sun go is fucking up my lighting. So it just baffles me where people be getting their ego from. So let's say, right, another common ego trait. Motherfucker think because they got money that they're afforded a certain lifestyle. Money don't buy you happiness. It just makes you comfortable in your fucking sadness. Like, if you ain't a legit person in your soul and in your heart, money ain't going, you know, you're gonna have bitches or niggas that don't love you. You just tricking for temporary satisfaction. You're not gonna be able to trust a motherfucker because you know they only there for the money or what you can do for them. So now you always gotta lead with your pocket. Everything is, let me give you some bread. Let me protect my bread. Oh, I gotta watch this, that, and the third because I know they after my bread. You know what I'm saying? Bitch can only get a nigga on the phone when he horny, leading with the pussy. Cause once he busts his nut, he come to his senses and he wanna get the fuck away from you. Like, well, that was great. Or a motherfucker can have a bunch of bitches calling their phone, but they know they're only calling because they want some type of money out of them, so they're trying to trick on them. And it's only so many times in a day you can fuck. And it's only so many times that you gonna wanna fuck the same bitch. So now you gotta ignore calls until you ready to be bothered with them because you know they only after one thing. It's like, is that the life? Is that really the life? I think not. Because eventually your soul is going to get so polluted that you're going to want to change. That's why you see motherfuckers who got money be killing themselves or committing suicide or don't be happy because the spiritual environment they created has been so toxic because of what they leading with. They ain't leading with their heart. They ain't leading with their soul. They ain't leading with God. You know what I mean? And I ain't never been an individual that led with anything in particular. I mean, motherfuckers might say, oh, I tried to lead with my looks, but looks fade. You know what I mean? And looks are subjective. Like, I might look handsome to one bitch and might be the ugliest person on the world to another bitch. So it's like, that's subjective. So, and everyone gets old, so there's no telling how a person would age or how, you know, just how that would turn out, because you might even come to a point that you don't even think that you're handsome, or you might lose some confidence or you know what I mean, something along the way, a little bit of your swag because of just age, or just since you was leading with your looks, you ain't getting the same reactions that you might have thought that you're used to getting or something. It's like, people need to wake up. That shit don't matter. It's a bonus, I guess, if someone thinks that you're beautiful or you're handsome with you leading with your heart, with you leading with God, with you leading with some sort of substance behind you other than just your looks, other than just your dick or your pussy, other than just your money. Motherfucking mouth fell out the tip. And it's like, it's only but so much shit that you can buy, because after a while you just get used to it and it just becomes just a thing. Oh fuck, I don't even got a light. And then it's like, once reality hits behind that ego that you've been leading with, that you've been wanting to be the driving force of the driving source of the life force that you possess. Once that energy runs dry, you become depleted. eventually you go looking for something else. Whoa, power off. Why is it power off? Hold on, people. Yeah. Woo! The devil must be working right now. Then just disconnecting my headphones out of nowhere. Must have been spitting too much truth. But yeah, that's why it's like I have great appreciation for every soul and every person that has helped me along this journey so far, and even some of the people that have somewhat become a part of my soul tribe, so to speak, that we somehow relate somewhat on the level of spirituality, because everyone doesn't understand spirituality. They think it's something voodoo driven as well, or something bad, because it's not rooted in a religion or a church. But it's like, I tell them, you're cutting out the middleman. I don't need to go to a priest or a pastor to talk to God. I go right to God. I go right to my ancestors. I go right to the guardian angels. I can talk directly with them. They talk directly with me. Why do I need to go tap an offering plate or go sit somewhere on Sunday, which is not even really the day you're supposed to be worshiping? You're supposed to be worshiping on the Sabbath, which is the Saturday. Like, they've twisted so many things in our reality to keep us out of alignment. But what really matters to be a pure, conscious soul living an earthly experience in a world that the devil has somehow constructed to be based off sin, like everything's leading with some form of sin. And it's like, in no way, shape, or form, or means do I think that I'm a perfect individual. I know I'm flawed. I know I'll probably always be flawed, even though the Most High came to me and told me that I have a purpose. In no way, shape, or form does that mean that I'm perfect. Or I could strive to be righteous and try to go about things as perfectly as I can, but that's just in no way, shape, or form, possible. No one is perfect but God. Even our ancestors and our guardian angels have sometimes made mistakes somewhere along the road in their journey of eternity, or the life that they had when they were in a physical form. You just gotta be clean with it. You know, you gotta be authentic in your apology for not being perfect. You gotta be authentic in your sincerity of knowing that you're not perfect and asking for forgiveness for your imperfections. It doesn't mean to strive to continue to just be doing imperfect things. In my opinion, my belief, I think that God is aware of those who are righteous in their intentions, who are righteous in their heart. How they want to represent their highest self, or take the steps to keep gathering towards their higher self. You know, it's like I even seen ego on homeless motherfuckers. Like, it's like homeless motherfuckers think that they're better than some of the other homeless motherfuckers. And it's like, how? You're all out in the street. How could you think that you're better than the next homeless motherfucker? You think that the ditch you sleep in is cleaner or better or more luxurious than the ditch they sleep in? You think the cart you push around is all the wheels roll perfectly or better than their wheels roll, so that makes you got a one up on them in the homeless realm? It's like, it is some of the just obnoxiousness that I've seen is just like, wow. That's all you can do is just say, wow. Like, you can't be serious, but they be serious, so but yeah, I just wanted to tap in with y'all, you know, share some of my thoughts, some of my honest opinions that I've been feeling lately. You know, every day is a day to heal, and the healing never stops. Because there's always a new obstacle to heal from. There's always a circumstance or a flaw or something that you can focus on the healing to overcome. For the most part, that's what I've been trying to do. Make sure I stay healed. Make sure I work on being a better me. However, my resources, my intuition, my consciousness leads me to be. Whatever my higher self makes me aware of that I can work on is what I try to do. It's like, even though I pray for my enemies, I still don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm afforded that right to be that way. Because it's only so much time that you can focus on sending well wishes on people who mean to do you harm or want to see your downfall or want to see, just not see you be blessed, not see you be happy. That's why I cheese so hard for them, because they could never ever break my happiness. It can never ever break my spirit, because my spirit is not led with them, it's led with God. It just took me so long to realize who been saving me and who been pulling me out, because my ego was having me thinking that it was me this whole time, just pulling myself out of everything. And it's like, yeah, I have to walk towards him to make that happen. I have to make the initiative. I have to stick my arms out towards him so he can meet me to make those things happen. But by no means am I the overall source of me pulling myself out of those situations and circumstances. It always been him, and he has graciously, in his favor, sent angels, ancestors, people that I loved, that passed on, to help me through those times, because God has a lot more souls and a lot more purposes that he has to make sure are accomplished in his grand scheme of things out here, besides just me and what he needs me to do. That's why he has his angels and ancestors and soldiers to handle those things for him. Other anointed spirits, other angelic beings. I'm just happy to be on the right team, because it was just, no matter what was going on, just be no way that I could see myself on the dark side, you know what I mean? But no matter what happens to the good guys in the movie, the good guys always win. Hey, brother, you happen to have a light?
Here you go.
Come on, Silver.
There you go.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. You have a good day.
Appreciate that. God bless you. So yeah, Hope everybody had a good weekend. You know, even though I ain't watching the game, go Eagles. Even though I'm, you know, even though in the grand scheme of things, I know that means absolutely nothing. But we are here to be in joy, in abundance. And sports has always gave me a form of joy and gave me something to, you know, keep my body exercised and in shape with. So, you know, must find the joy in something in our lives and appreciate the connections that we make with people that are genuine, or just the good times we may have had with ingenuous people. It was all part of the experience. And unlike some, I hope to remain in His favor, in His grace, so that I do ascend to the higher realms of heaven and become even more anointed in His team to be a spirit guide for others in this earthly realm that come after me. To help them get on their path and their purpose and help awaken their intuition and help awaken them to their higher self. So with that being said, this is another segment of the Hold Up Show. It is your boy Hoon Boon, HOONBOON, Hold Up. And I'm out of here. About to go enjoy the rest of my day. See who else I can touch spiritually, or just brighten their day. You ain't here to help, don't be here to hurt. Peace.